From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Tuesday, November 19th. I'm Mike Ludlum. High school volleyball quarterfinals in Division 4. Last two UP teams remaining, Rudyard and Kearney NATO. They met in Manistee. We'll pick it up in the third set, tied at 1. Kearney's Sandra Bolton goes for the kill. An interesting return by Chesney Molina, and it's a good one. Bulldogs tie the set at 2. Couple points later, it will be Nina Alpers taking the set and just ramming that one down with authority. Bulldogs up 8-6. Then the Wolves go on a run. Taylor Kedged will smack that one down the line for the winner. Part of a 6-0 run, that makes it 12-8. Sarah Beelan the dig, then Molina to Alpers again, but a huge block by Liana Blahnik. Kearney NATO up 16-13. Sarah Beelan will put it just out of the reach of the libero, and that tied the set at 20. Bulldogs would ride that momentum, and a couple of mistakes gave Rudyard the third set win 25-20. They went on to win the match 3-1, and they move on to the state semifinals in Battle Creek. On the board, it will be Leland as the opponent. The Comets defeated Merrill 3-0. So Rudyard and Leland in the second semifinal Thursday at 2 o'clock. The Michigan Tech volleyball team entertains Grand Valley State in the Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference quarterfinal Wednesday night. The Huskies are the second seed in the tournament, with Grand Valley having the 7th seed. Michigan Tech only saw the Lakers once during the regular season. That was on the road. Huskies won 3-0. But Tech head coach Matt Jennings says Grand Valley is improving, and that should make for an interesting match on Wednesday.
It is a young team, but like I said, very talented team. They have a really good middle and two really good middles, to be honest with you. They block very well. They're very well coached, and this is a storied team that knows how to win. And so they've really, I think, been better the second half of the season, and I think we have to kind of keep that into account. I think player for player, we're the better team, so long as we are playing our game and making it difficult for them to score.
The first serve Wednesday at the SDC gym is 6 o'clock. 6th seeded NMU visits number 3 Ashland. That match begins at 7, and the other quarterfinals have Parkside at Ferris State and Wayne State at Saginaw Valley State. According to TechHockeyGuide.com, the University of Alabama, Huntsville, the Chargers have filed the paperwork to leave the Western Collegiate Hockey Association, joining 7 other members, including Lake Superior State, Michigan Tech, and Northern Michigan. This would leave Alaska and Alaska Anchorage in the WCHA. The Chargers could join the other 7 members leaving the WCHA after the 2020-2021 season, or there's word they could apply to the Atlantic Hockey Association. GLIAC football all-conference teams announced on Tuesday. Michigan Tech had 2 first-teamers, offensive lineman Hayden Huttala and defensive lineman Nate LaJoy of Sault Ste. Marie. A number of second-teamers for the Huskies: Jared Smith at running back, Jacob Wenslick at receiver, Travis Tidwell at defensive back. NMU has Isaac D'Arcangelo at linebacker. The Huskies quarterback, Will Ark, is actually the second-team punter, and also on the second team for the Wildcats, Tyquan Cox as a kick returner. On the honorable mention list for the Huskies, offensive lineman Jeremy Bell of Negaunee, defensive back Braxton Blackwell, defensive lineman Xavier Ciardo, Jordan Ferguson of Alpena is a fullback, Ben Hartley a receiver, and Glacier Wallington at defensive back. On the NMU side, their honorable mentions: Brady Hansen and Antonio Howard at defensive back, freshman running back Tyshawn King, punter John Kaczynski, Jack Reiger, a linebacker, and Jay Young, an offensive lineman. A couple of basketball scores worth mentioning. The Finlandia men lost to Wisconsin Lutheran 117-85 despite 25 points from Dylan Underwood. The MSU women continue their winning way, 76-56 over Oakland University. And in Wisconsin high school girls basketball, it was Niagara 58 and Florence 39. A Finlandia linebacker has been recognized on the Michigan Intercollegiate Athletic Conference second team, and 2 Lions basketball players have earned weekly honors. Junior Taylor Benetti of Norway started all 10 games at linebacker for Finlandia. He had 26 solo tackles and 22 assists for a total of 48, 9.5 tackles for a loss and 2.5 sacks, and he also blocked 3 passes. Benetti is currently 4th in the MIAA for tackles for a loss. Junior Dylan Underwood has been named American Collegiate Athletic Association Player of the Week for men's basketball. This is the second time he's won the award. Underwood had a very good week over 2 games. Against Lakeland, he just missed having a triple-double with 25 points, 14 rebounds, and 9 assists, not to mention 4 steals and 0 turnovers in 39 minutes. Underwood scored 25 points again, this time against Lawrence, adding 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals. For the week, 16 of his 20 rebounds were defensive. On the other side, sophomore Katie Lundeen has been named ACAA Women's Basketball Player of the Week. First time she's won this honor. Lundeen had a solid week as Finlandia went 1-1 at the Tip-Off Classic in Holland, Michigan. She had 36 points and was 11 of 19 from the floor, not to mention 14 of 16 from the free throw line. Lundeen set the school single game record for free throws made, tied the free throws attempted mark, and her points tied 3rd best in school history. She was selected to the all-tournament team.